Isaiah says, don't stay 6 years old. And don't allow anyone else to make you stay 6 years old. But in every phase of your life, learn something. And grow, even if it's hard. They don't call them growing pains for nothing. So Jesus, no longer 6 years old, goes to his home church, and people start whispering, isn't that Joseph's boy? He's supposed to be a carpenter. Because in those days, you didn't get to choose who you are and what you became. You were born into what you were going to be. And instead of being the 6-year-old that stayed in his lane and followed his dad around and was learning how to make tables and chairs and all of these things, he went up to the front and he pulled up one of the scrolls that only the rabbis were supposed to read. And see, he hadn't been to Candler School of Theology. He did not have a rabbinic degree. But he went up to the scroll and he opened it up and he read the 61st chapter of Isaiah. And what would become the 61st chapter of Isaiah. And it said, the Spirit of the Lord is upon me because the Lord has anointed me. The Lord has sent me to bring the good news to the oppressed, to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, to release the prisoners, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor and the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort those who mourn, to provide for those who mourn in Zion. Another translation of the Bible says this next, to give them beauty for ashes and joy for their mourning. So what's it going to be? First Isaiah or third Isaiah? Where are you going to live? In expectation of exile or in exile? Or are you going to live in the anticipation that you are not stuck under the rubble, that you are not stuck where you are, that you are not covered or clobbered, that you are indeed God's, that God is yours, and that there is always hope.